Hey, Pat Markford, here we are today. This one might be a little bit longer, so just be prepared, but there's a lot of information here. Okay, remember yesterday we talked, well, just want to give you the lead up what it is. It's what does energy have to do with selling your home? Okay, remember this is number 3 of a 3-part series on what does energy have to do with your home, what does money have to do with your home, what is time, and now energy. Here's the deal. We come out, first of all, I come out and I meet with the seller, and then we bring the stager out, and then we make a list of things that have to get done. And some of the things I discussed yesterday was maybe replacing the front door, maybe painting one room or all the rooms, replacing lights, doing yard work, all those kind of things. But here, let's talk about the 3 things. And we talked about the first one we talked about is money. How much money do you want to invest? So each of these projects, what we do is we sit down and we talk about, if you did them yourself, how much does it cost? If you hired somebody to do them, how much does it cost? The second thing I talk about is how much time is it going to take you to do those projects? So how long is it going to take you to wash all your windows? How much time is it going to take you to paint your house? How much time it is to replace some light fixtures, maybe some hardware? So we talk about time. So sometimes people think they have more time. Remember, at the end of the day, you only have 2 hours at night. You have setup time and you have breakdown time. So sometimes you only have an hour to paint, an hour to clean. The other projects that you have to do when you're selling your house is starting to declutter and starting to pack things up. So those are extra issues outside of getting your house ready. So there's a lot of things. Now the third one is energy. How much energy do you have at the end of the day? I don't know about you, but sometimes at the end of the day I come home, I have 3 hours, but the best place I want to spend 3 hours is on the couch watching TV or outside, sitting outside enjoying the weather. You don't have the energy. So that's the big one. Energy is probably one of the biggest ones that determine whether or not people are going to sell their house. It's happened many times, time after time. We get about 2 weeks away from when we're going to list a house. I come over there and I go, how are things going? Oh, we just ran out of time. We just don't have time to do these projects. So we just got to get ready for that. Now I said, and then just lately I had another one. They go, you know what? I'm all done. I'm all done. And I go, what do you mean you're all done? You got a few projects you said you wanted to do. And they said, we're out of energy. We are out of gas. Emotionally, physically, just out of gas. Energy is one of the big things. So that's why when we start setting you up right at the beginning, I always want to discuss the energy issue. You know, how much energy are you going to have? How much energy does a project take to do? Like painting a house. Doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal, but you got to tape it off. You got to find the time to do that. And then what happens about your family? You know, the time that you need to spend with, let's say you have kids, let's say you have older adults, let's say that you come into the winter season where people get sick and all that stuff. Energy is one of the biggest things in the whole thing, and that's the reason why I have a little bit more energy than most people. So that's why when I come in, they're like, okay, settle down, Pat, settle down. But like I said, the last house that I sold, the person, they ran out of gas. They just ran out of gas. And I said, so then what I did is I had my son come in and we helped do a few of the projects. We did a little bit of the painting to help them out. Sometimes little projects I can have my son come in and do that, or I can hire a cleaner to help you do some cleaning. So there's a few things that we can do to help you do that. So remember, there's 3 things when you list the house. This is major. You know, everybody comes up with all these other things. The biggest thing is how much money can you invest to make your house worth the most? How much time are each of the projects going to take? And the third one is energy. One other thing that I want to just talk about, because it's running a little long on here, is the order that we do things in. Now remember, you start here where you're going to make the most amount of money, and then you move your way down the list. Because sometimes you run out of money, you run out of time, you run out of energy. The projects that need to be done last, those are not as high important things to do. A lot of times people go and start where there's the lowest amount of money. They'll go and start in a bedroom they've wanted to finish for a long time. I'm like, no, that bedroom isn't going to sell your house. By the time they get to that bedroom, you already sold your house. I want to go work downstairs in the bathroom. I said, no. All energy, time, and energy goes to the primary place, main level first, master bedroom, and then the other bedrooms, and then downstairs is the last thing. But those all take energy, time, and money. Okay, so those are a few things. Remember Pat Markford Facebook page. Check out. I got a lot of videos. Got a lot of blogs on there. And then also go to www.patmarkford.com. You can see what other things I do for helping buyers, helping sellers. If you know anybody, I'd greatly appreciate it if you can share this or like this. Now the next one is we're going to be doing a buyer's video number 36. So I have quite a few videos out there, so keep an eye on them. Hope you guys are having a great day. It's beautiful outside, so if you can, before the football game, get out and take a walk. It's nice snow out here. It's a little chilly, but not too bad. All right? Have a good day. We'll see ya.